Is that working now? Okay. For fuck's sake, I don't know why it does that. My AirPods like swap between my work computer and this computer, and for some reason when I do that sometimes it also messes up my microphone setting, and I don't know why. Right, okay, let me try again. Happy Tuesday, welcome in all, good to see all of you. Biscuit, congrats on the first. Larry, welcome in. Congrats on the win on your Ancestral X New Game Plus, and the fact you do New Game Plus Plus is crazy. You must really love AX, cool stuff. Hi Neo, hi Dream, hi Gregor, Salad, Jumpy, Pidgey, Swede, File, Rose, Tiago, Gibby. I think that's everyone. And Midnight as well, hello. I know Neo, isn't it? Yeah, Larry must love Ancestral X. It's really cool. I've not caught much of his runs, but I've just, seen he was on Ancestral X and a New Game Plus, and now suddenly he's on New Game Plus Plus, and it's like, wow. I thought X would be the sort of game that gets tiring really fast, but yeah. Ooh, is that the plan? I see, right? Makes sense, yeah. So this is the final one then, I suppose. So have you already done Delphox and Greninja, now you're doing it with Chestnut? Oh yeah, so the rest of my stuff got cut off too, yeah. Okay, so welcome to another late night stream of Redux, because my work is way too busy at the moment to do daytime streams without compromising myself too badly. I'm hoping we can get past Berg today, so we can just get out the early game stuff, because after that point is when we can start like properly calcing stuff and all that sort of thing. Last stream we did the section from straight after Roxy up to the gym in Castelia, but we still need to do the trainers and Berg himself. As my Discord has warned me, I might get tired, so I will try and not throw too hard. But I'm okay at the moment, so in the meantime, let's do some gaming. You're playing it as well, Rock? Hope you're having fun with it. It could be a challenge, but it's fun. Yeah, I would like to try Ancestral X eventually. It's very technically cool. I just know a lot of people, some people love it, and some people hate it, and it's like, I don't know which one I'll fall into. I think I'm more inclined to like it, because I don't mind the fact that the AI is fairly deterministic myself, but I'll have to try it to figure that one out. The team, I still haven't updated my damn box, so well, anyway, so this is our current party. We've got all the encounters up to this point, except Victini, which I don't intend to try. And inside the box, we have these. And then the death box is these. So yeah, I think we're doing okay. It's not like an S tier box, but it's not terrible either, so I am quietly hopeful that we can make some good progress today. But we do actually need to get quite a few items and stuff from Castelia too, so I think what we'll do is we'll do the gym trainers first, and then we'll do some item collection, and then we'll try and do Berg. I need to get rest, I need to get the Eviolite, I'm not sure what else, but there's a few things. On the contrary though, it's actually very Nuzlocke focused. It's just a lot of stuff got nerfed over the patches, which were very much kind of based on what was used in the previous versions. So that's why there's stuff like no gems anymore, no a couple stat nerfs, various bits and bobs missing, and all that sort of stuff. It's still pretty fun, I think, but it is quite restrictive in some ways. Okay, what does this trainer have? So copy pasta. Larry 73, aka the AX merchant, doesn't just play Ancestral X, he lives it. While hours were out touching grass, Larry was calculating boss fights in his dreams. While you were learning to walk, he was taking his time looking for a riskless line. His blood type is AX, I love that. His favourite meal is abusing the AI, and his morning routine includes using weaker mons in his box because the run wasn't hardcore enough. Proper grinder. Very nice. Of course, yeah, you'd be at work, Kirby, wouldn't you? Hope it works out good today. Okay, right, so this first trainer is Combi, Burmy, which are completely not a problem at all. And then we got Pincer, but I can probably just use Ignite for this team. The clans are quite the encounter theme. Yeah, the thing with Redux is that, like, I feel like I can't really calc anything properly until after Berg, because at this point, my Pokemon aren't really strong enough and the teams are too varied to really make a step-by-step plan. So a lot of it's kind of just winging it, which kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? But we do have a Redux camp in tow, so that helps. I just gotta watch how I don't screw up against, like, these, Butterfree and Beedrill trainers and that sort of thing. The cap is 29. Okay. Oh, we don't need to keep that at slow speed. Can you do me a favor and say butter, please? Me and some friends were debating British accents and I never noticed the hard T. Let me see. If I'm gonna spread some butter. No, wait, that was too forced. Hold on. Butter? I'm gonna buy some butter for... Yeah, I do say the T when I say it. Yeah, I guess, yeah, some people say butter rather than butter, right? I guess that's what you mean. Kind of the same thing as a bottle of water, right? I am Voice, welcome in. I'm being a terrible moderator right now. Flagon is literally live, and yet I'm playing Redux. I was there for like 2 hours, but still. But, I mean, he's fine. There's like... Gongi's in chat, Krista's in chat. It's all good. You say butter, really? Next time you stream, I'll have to get you to say it for me. I think so, Larry, yeah. It's probably the posher version, so that tends to be more south. Although, that's a bit odd given files. Weird. Okay, do I outspeed this Beautifying Dust? We do also have a Magmar, which is pretty cool. So that will probably be quite useful on the fight coming up. 51. No, I don't have speed. Okay. But Magmar does, so yeah, I should probably just use it. Yeah, welcome in, Sada. I'm doing good. Just kind of chilling with a bit of gaming. After a bit of work. Cut. Really? How else do you say cut? No, Salad, I've only been on for 17 minutes. Maybe in about an hour time or something like that. Okay. I've never gone to bed at 10. Well, I probably have, but it definitely isn't often. Like, I don't think I ever go to bed before at the absolute minimum 11 PM, but usually later. Okay, I see. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I need to be very careful I don't overlevel with Magmar, because that would suck big time. You have the hard T for water, okay. Bit of a mix in here. I mean, to be fair, I think my accent's a bit of a mix too, because like I say bath, but I say grass. so I'm not consistent with what I say either. It's weird. I'm not really sure why. Who pinged? Randy. Does Magmar want Eppies? I'm not sure. Oh no, he's in place, it's fine. I hope it helps a little bit. I need to work on my raids, honestly. I think I have a habit of raiding the same people over and over again, which I really need to stop doing. I say vitamin Kirby, but I know Americans say vitamin instead. But I am vitamin through and through. What inspired me to make ROM hacks? Okay, so the lore of that basically is that I had a friend when I was... How old? I guess 15? 15, 16, where they were making a ROM hack themselves. It was like a custom region hack and that sort of thing, but still, I thought it was really cool. And because of that, I wanted to try it myself. However, they had a lot of artistic skills. I don't, and I still don't. So I wanted to do something that I could kind of do by myself, and that's kind of where the idea of messing with Fire Red and Leaf Green, but doing stuff that I could do by myself came from, which is how I sort of did all the, ended up doing all the difficulty hacks and that sort of thing. And then it actually went on pretty well. Fire Red Omega kind of popped off partially because of some YouTubers at the time, and honestly, yeah, it kind of stuck. So I did another one, and then another one, and yeah. Hey. Gangi, thanks for the 10 months. Especially for the resub from 6 hours ago, was it? I don't know, whenever you need, maybe 2 hours ago, whenever you needed to use the slay emote. Yeah, much appreciated. Thanks for the 10 months. Never make a ROM hack ever again? Honestly, I wish. I'm really torn on this, because like I would love to get Aura Crystal out, but I'm just so stuck on it. And on top of that, I kind of want to make a little cut version of Black and White or Black and White 2. Because all of the stuff like Pinky and Bug has done has kind of made me a bit interested in doing that too, but I need to finish my current project before I can do that, and just, there's not enough time in the world. On a note, I need to kill some bugs. Hi Solaris, welcome in. Yeah, bug for Jim indeed. Wishy Washy White isn't a little lock though, it's a trash lock. How do you do? It probably wouldn't be new, to be fair. I guess it depends how far you want to go into it. Like, Sippy Cup is a bit more in-depth with how it moves the trainers and that sort of thing. So it quite depends if I want to do it like, do I just change the encounters or do I do some other stuff? I also don't know if I do Black 1 or Black 2. Probably Black 2 just because it's got more stuff going for it, but yeah. Got some cleaning done? Nice. We do love a tidy house. Wee White is pretty good, yeah. Honestly, I think there's quite a few titles that could work for Black and White, so... it's potentially quite an interesting prospect. Yeah, it's kind of just a tiny idea I had after seeing like Sippy Cup and Petty Pearl. And given that I've kind of lost my Black 2 hack to some degree because Apex revamped it and I'm never going to touch it again now, it could be nice to have another one of my own and also actually use all the newer Gen 5 tools and that sort of thing. But we'll see. I really should finish AC first, and I'm not doing a very good job of doing that. Okay, can I just sweep this in Magmar, or am I going to overlevel? I might overlevel. Voices. Who do you beat, Wishy Washy? I think a Kalos at a lock would also be awesome, yeah. X and Y would probably be a pretty good one for it. Or Pokemon replaced by Salamence. That would be interesting. The first Pokemon Rocket, the first 3 games again? Oh, right. No, sorry. This isn't the Dragon Gauntlet. I'm just playing Redux by itself. I got confused for a second, but yeah. This is just a standard Redux playthrough. Geolude, yeah. I got lucky that I got the shot. I got Cloister both times, so I could just use Hail and Blizzard to do it. But your box was terrible for that fight. I can see why it was irritating. This is Tyranno? True. Oh wait, Swede, where are you in Vic in the Soul Link now? You must be like... Are you in Victory Road? I feel like you're quite close to Elite Four, right? Okay, I think it's Magmar here, it's gonna overlevel. Okay, so I can use Ignite for Paris, that's fine. And probably some of the other two, but... Actually, maybe we can use Pony Surf. That might be good. Alright, nah. No Gorner yet for me. It could happen in the future, maybe, but at the moment, I just want to beat Redux by itself, on my own merits. I've had like a mini project to beat all of the Durano and Dreno adjacent hacks, and this is the last one of those, but they're just standard hardcore Nuzlocke stuff. Here and White's the next fight, okay. So yeah, probably 2 streams, maybe? Until you finish the game? But yeah, I guess your starting box was very thin by the time you got to Elite Four, alright. Honestly, the fact you and Vic were able to form teams at all with that is pretty amazing. That reminds me, I need to change my channel reward so the 1 million points one is for the Drano Gauntlet, because I'm going to do the hit lock anyway, so there's no point in redeeming that. I think my current plan is to do this, finish this, then do Royal Sapphire, and then after that probably do the hit lock. True in OPWT, yeah, indeed. Yeah, Ludo A1's everything, actually. It's pretty impressive. Okay, how fast am I? 61 speed. Having nightmares trying to finish scripts. I'm not... You'll get it eventually, Gongi, honestly. It's just practice. But, okay, if you can just figure out what you need to do, then that's also fair. There's like Vault Wide 2, Vision 1. Right, Rising Ruby and Aurora Crystal. Yeah, to be fair, that could kind of work. So just like the games that aren't in the Gauntlet instead. And I guess there were games I haven't actually done, aside from Vault White, I guess, which I have done Blaze Black. And I've done Sig and Sapphire, but that's not as much the same. Oh, does this have effects? Does. I might actually need to switch. It doesn't, yeah. I guess Hoenn is the only region not represented. Probably because they're too easy or something, I don't know, but... I guess because the way it's set right now, it just kind of goes up in difficulty over time, doesn't it? Because Fire Omega is fairly easy. Sacred Gold is mostly straightforward, aside from a couple fights. Remplack can be a lot trickier, and Redux is really hard, so it kind of steps up quite nicely. And I don't know where you'd fit Rising Ruby into that exactly. Oh, right, I'm asleep. Okay. Also had a clean tank of a Mantike. That's an insane matchup. The fact that Nora put in Mantike and you can't evolve it is really funny. But honestly, the fact it gets Auto Absorb means it's still pretty good. Okay, there's Muffin. Can this kill me one hit? No, I can't. Okay. I felt like that could have killed me. Ah, right. misset the calc. Oh, at least we're good. Yeah, October does end up like that a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, that makes sense, Conky. I guess that's the order I did it too, kind of. Well, I just delayed Sacred Gold because I was kind of sick of Johto, so I guess I'm not the best example of that. That mon is Doc. Fair enough. It doesn't do much, admittedly. It's mostly just because of the ability storage glitch that actually has some use, I think. Right. Okay, we should probably switch. Oh, sure. Does that have ancient power? No. Well, I think I do have to tank 2 hits. It's unideal. Don't crit. Okay. Yeah, Lunge is one of the ones that's backported. It's from Gen 7, I think. That's fair, yeah. I guess it's kind of low kicks his main stab, isn't it? But yeah, I think Araquanid and Paramosa and Buzzwole got it in Gen 7. Maybe 1 or 2 other things. It's a pretty rare move, but it did exist then. And then the distribution got a bit more common over time. I think Gen 9 has it as a TM. So. Okay, so I'm 28 with a muscle band, so we should one-shot this. And also the same for that. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't like the cleanest fight, but we're fine. I should have taught Pony to Incinerate to get rid of the Paris. Because of the effects ball. As is Sparklewind. Yeah, I've got you. Wasn't Smeargle from the ranch something? Because I think every time I got Smeargle, I kind of just called it a failed attempt. Because I really needed something for Sharon at that point, and it just was no good. I probably did, yeah. I don't know, I just like, because I had a lot of trouble in the early game, but to be fair, I was using Slugma like every time until I finally gave up and used Clamp Ball, and then I think I won like the first or second attempt I did. That's probably why, to be fair. Ooh, that's true, yeah. Yeah, I guess there's a pretty clever way to do it. Thank you for the on-screen celebration, Suze. Oh, that reminds me. So, you know, the emote artist, Brigia, I was looking at some of her stuff earlier, and she actually has a Chikorita Slate emote, but it's part of, like, I think you have to subscribe to her Patreon for, like, 20 quid a month or something. But it looks really cool. But, unfortunately, it's not easy to get. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Out. I think. Where did I see it? Was it Patreon? Was it Coffee? This one? Membership. That was it, yeah, okay. Yeah, so if you look at this, her emote addict tier has a Chikorita Slate emote, and it looks so good. But I don't think you can get it without being a subscriber of that. I'm not too sure, though. Swede is still salty about you. Hey, yeah, I thought about you by a skew to Swede. That was unlucky. Yeah, that Chikorita looks really cool. Okay, so what else do we need to do here then? Yeah, I did take a quick look on Brigier's shop on Etsy, but I couldn't see that Chicory went on there. So yeah, I'm assuming it's like a exclusive. And I don't know if you have to pay the fee once or if you have to do it consistently to keep the license to use it. I don't think so, Suze. I probably haven't got any swing with artists and stuff. If only though. I will say, if we can somehow get a hold of it, I am happy to host it, but if I have to pay 20 quid a month for it, it's probably a bit too much. Yeah, I don't know. But I was thinking it looks amazing. Oh, anyway. Right, so I want to get the EVO light. To do that, I need to see 160 Pokemon. So let's go hunting for some wild ones. I need to watch out to not hit that trainer, actually. To be fair, I could do that with the, that might actually be an option. Like, I'm pretty sure you can. I think you can always get 160 at this point, even under Nuzlocke rules, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's kind of why I want to do it manually, but you do raise a good point. But I think between this, the sewers, and the park area, I can probably see enough Pokemon. But that's true, the Habitat does help, yeah. But I think it's not fixed in this game, so it still has the base habitats rather than the updated ones. Great emote using, boys. I already have you. I want to see a love disc. Okay, that's even better actually, that's a 10% as well. Where is it? Suppose I got the Clample before the love disc. Oh right, yeah, the one in Village Bridge, right. I forget, did you allow that? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm still not sure what to do about shiny claws if I found one. The only time I found a shiny so far was that Swinub in Emerald Trashlock, and I just swapped out my existing Swinub for it instead. I don't think I'd allow shiny mons, but I don't know really. Oh, yeah, terrible IVs, okay, fair enough. Okay, what the hell? This love disc is 30%. It does salad, yeah, 1 in 512. You can also get the shiny charm on the Wii at the start of the game if you want to increase the odds, but I haven't done that. What the hell is this? It's 30%, how have I not found one yet? There we go. Okay. Really, Ludo, nice. I don't think it's a particularly impressive shiny ride, but... do you give me rest? The problem with Castilla is I can never remember where to get half of the bloody items. I think you give me rest. Yeah, okay. I need to make sure so the girl I'll use that rest because it's honestly really good in a game where you don't get stuff like that these until very late. Keep underrating it. But yeah, Spy Pig of doing Wishy-Washy too. It's one of those moves that I always forget about, even though it's really good. Okay, got pin needs. Gotta do that. What are we looking at now? 152. I can also grab a few from here, actually. Everyone? Ninkada? You know, I was thinking about Ninkada, like, if I were to get it, I don't know if I'd, ban to Shujinju or not. Because I haven't so far, technically, but that's because I've never had it, so I've never had to. But I know, along with Blissey, I like those sort of Pokemon where it's, do you allow them or do you not allow them? Kind of a tough call to make sometimes. But I did find when I used Blissey in Blaze Black, it did feel a bit, I don't know, I couldn't quite get behind it. Because it did feel a bit too cheap. Okay, I go to the park, that should do it. Yeah, just a little bit for sure. I think that, because in Blaze Black it's also basically a guaranteed encounter if you go in Route 6, because I think in the Shaking Grass there it's like 80%-ish or something like that. And I basically didn't really use it aside from, I think, the Charged and Cave End fight, because I had nothing but a Rotom fan that playthrough. But then, because when I wiped it at the Elite Four on that run, and I had to run it back, I just didn't catch the chance the second time around, because I just feel like it. Okay, let's do it. 160. But in the full series, it's certainly very much allowed, so I will probably abuse it there once we do the hit lock and stuff. At least in the games I can actually get it, which is basically just Gen 4 and I guess BDSP. And you can kind of guarantee it in Ultra Sun and Moon, or Sun and Moon I guess if you've caught Eevee, I think. Or, well actually, it's for the SOS encounters, isn't it? Because Happy New pops up with any Babymon, I believe it. That's you. Yep. Okay, I think with that then, we're pretty much ready to do that. But it's kind of just figure out which 6 months we want to bring, and then we'll see how it goes. Hi Charlie, welcome in. I was supposed to hear, I thought you were like busy with something. But lovely to see you, welcome in. Hope you're doing good today. What am I doing? Picking Pokemon. Is there anything else I need to do in Castilla? So I can get a Moonstone, but I don't think I want to evolve Clefairy just yet, because I'll miss out on Moonblast for quite a while. Oh, the berry juices, I need to get that. What was it that someone else called me yesterday? Was it Drama No or something like that? You. Berry juices, okay. And Watson gives Tango Berries, so we will not be fighting him. I wonder if anyone has ever fought Watson. I guess people who do like the rule sets where you have to fight the Hoenn leaders, so like that video that Nuzlocke did, for instance, would have fought Watson there, but besides that, I feel like I've barely ever seen that fight done. Okay, so what options do we have here? I have one Mon with Protect, which is the that I might be using. You did want to never touch that fight again? Yeah. That sounds about right. It's just kind of Volt Switch hell, isn't it? I think the Mons are way too strong for that point in the game to be worth buffing with. Okay. So what do I need altogether then? Ordinance is probably worth bringing because it's just a really good support Mon. The Rani has Protect, so I think that could give us something. Mr. Mime has Fake Out as well, which is nice. I think Magma's probably going to be our main powerhouse. Meditite has Fake Out, but it's a bit weak at this point. So I imagine our leads are going to be Redux and Ordino probably, although I could also potentially go for... I mean, the Intimidate is annoying, that's the thing. So I'm not sure if I should go for something like that. Not to mention there's also Hero Cross, which is... really good TMs. I could never ban Yusus. That is true, it does give Optumi Islands at 29, doesn't it? It's just the thing with Meditite is that it's quite slow relative to Berg's team. Really, Gongi? Alright, if you say so. I will pretend to not see it then. Oh, it's Flagon doing Sabrina now. He's ripping for the game today. Okay. Do I want War Turtle? But the difference between this team in normal mode and challenge mode is this. Like, I think Sharon and Roxy actually aren't too bad, but this Berg fight is still a little bit too much, I feel like. It's really hard to have a solid counter to it. Hi, Jibs. Welcome in, welcome in. Magma actually outspeeds Livani at level 30, which is... Yeah, I'm kind of thinking like this sort of lead maybe. I'm sure Piccolite can do something in it. I just gotta watch out for Vesperquen and not Vesperquen, Masquerain, and I guess to Escavalier. War Turtle doesn't have Fake Out at this point, doesn't get it till later. But Shell Armor is nice. Fake Out plus Velocamp. That does make sense to me. Yeah, because I guess you can kind of just fake out the... I don't know, do I fake out the Masquerain or the Muffin? Probably the Muffin, right? Because that does more damage. Yeah, they're both kind of dangerous. We could try that, and then I could probably use Ordino as like a support thing afterwards. So I probably want Lime here, and then maybe Pidgeotto instead of Pigmite, just because Pigmite's not that fast. So they might just be liable to die a bit, and I think Magmar can bring the fire offense that we need. Hi Jerry, thanks for the look. How slow? I don't know what the IP. I could just guess I can check it out. It's 25 speed, so it's not actually too bad. So we will outspeed yeah, we can outspeed Vesperquen and Escav, but not fast. Which makes sense, I think. Maybe this? Maybe a little bit Neo. It's, I don't know, not sure. I guess to be fair, there's not really much to do. Pyro maybe it's quite easy, so I wonder if there's just not much to comment on really. But it doesn't help that I'm streaming instead. Oop, paralyzed. All the creatures in here. Only a couple, but maybe. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, a lot of the biggest streams we've had recently have been the ones with Fusely and Peachar, which are cool. I'm glad his viewers are popping off there, but it's not really the same sort of interaction. Welcome in New Tempo. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. Is it +4/+4? Oh, did it Carmine Baton Pass? Ah, right, yeah, because I guess he didn't use Spawn or anything, did he? So I'm getting distracted. So yeah, you shouldn't be able to hear Flygon because I've turned off browser audio, but let me know if that is the case. I don't know, do I prioritize Feather Dance or do I prioritize Ignite? You can't? Okay, good stuff. I don't actually think I've ever used Pignite in this fight, funny enough. And Magmar's a lot more expendable. Yeah, I think we'll go with this team. I'll do a quick predict as well. Do we wipe today? Do we wipe today? I love my competence for my predictions. Yeah, I'd imagine Duart's probably not terrible here, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of water moves flying around, so that isn't great for Pignite. Okay, I guess what we need to check is, would I want to keep Livani lower level or not? Is there anything we can bait with Protect that we can't 29? Also, 29 might be better, it gives us more control over what moves we bait. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll love that. 6 ply tissues now, I can't say I have. I think the most I've probably used is like 3. That sounds comfortable. Ooh, Muddy Water. But I want that. Probably. Oh yeah, mine gets to follow me as well. That's kind of interesting. Hello, Gongsu Twitch. If I want heal pulse, I'm gonna use Ordinal for it. Helping Hand. I'm probably not gonna use that. And I want Incinerate. I'll get rid of that. It is being rigged a bit, I admit, but I can't really stop it, so I'd have to just dismiss every prediction. Actually, if you ban someone, can they still predict? I don't know. Oh, what do I do here? Do I want Incinerate on Magmar? Is there any reason for me to do that? So Flame Burst is single target, though it does do a tiny bit of chip damage. Incinerate can hit both, which might be pretty good, coming off Magmar's special attack stat. Flame Wheel is kind of my main physical offense. Am I ever going to use Magma? Probably not. May regret this, but okay. I don't think I need to teach any more moves. So we got our Rock Slide, Follow Me Fake Out, Safeguard Covette. Yeah, I'm only half paying attention. I'm kind of just judging it based on what Marty's saying, but it sounds like it's not going very good. Yeah, so I need to edge. Let me just do. Yeah, I won't enter the battle until I'm focused. But... Okay, so what do I want to do here then? Oh, I can teach Rest to. Okay. Flygon, what is your favorite Pokemon? Right. What's your favorite? It's clearly Heliolisk. Yep, that's the emote. Okay, so anything else I want? So I've taught Incinerate. Speaking of stand though, I need to get that from Hidden Grotto this time. Who do I give the Eviolite to? That's the main question. I guess that's either Pidgeotto or Magmar. So, if I had Eviolite, that does help me survive. Are there any ranges I'm kind of missing by not using one of the other two? Possibly the Morphin, but I'm hoping I'll get to quite early. Yeah, I don't see any reason not to use Eviolite on Magmar. Really, Gongi? Yeah, to be fair, it works pretty well these days. Yeah, Riel and Lucario honestly probably would make a pretty good mascot. I think there's loads of Lucario emotes I've seen stuff. Ooh, true, Ludia. Yeah, I guess you can add songs for the games you played recently. Yeah, it should be interesting to see how you find Galar or Lidu. I guess you already done a practice one, so you have a pretty good idea how. What's my video like on? Oh, Jerry, I assume your dog's like twitching and stuff and sleep. Yeah, my cat does that sometimes. It's quite interesting to watch. Yeah, I guess, yeah, no, Candy's for you, Ludu is a full manual. There is a hardstone on there? Oh, probably. I might give it. Hmm. I guess. Oh, really? And then the Vanny. I don't know what I want. But... That also just kind of just a filler item, but I'm not really sure what else to give those. We've got Hardstone, Berry Juice, Chesto, Berry... Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break anyway before I actually do this, but I think we're ready to go much. That is sure things is. Thank you. Yeah. There weren't any other redeems, but okay. Check I didn't miss something. Meow. Pet the kittens. I need Vile to go live so you can pet your kitten. Okay. Yeah. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, don't worry, Suze, I am back. Quite possibly Dendro, yeah. I don't have an actual plan here. We're just kind of going to wing it with this party. It looks like Flygon's out of his jam. Pretty much, yeah. The thing is with Berg is that, like, I just can't really see a way to easily actually make a line out of it. Because, like, there's lots of unpredictable stuff in this team. Soak, which, like, you don't know when the hell's going to use that. You got Malburst and Jaw. Revenge is weird. And yeah, there's a lot going on. Oh yeah, Joey, that's some amazing stuff. Welcome in, Tech. I think it might be possible, but I'm not sure, to be honest. It might be potentially possible for the Universal Pokemon Randomizer, but I haven't tried it. Because the game doesn't change a whole lot, so I might actually still be able to do it. And honestly, Dendro, yeah, that kind of is what I do for these game ones. Okay. If the game goes down. Sorry I'm being slow, chat. I'm just kind of also interested in this Sabrina fight Flygon's doing. Is there anything else I want to check? We've got the Pokemon. I wanna fake out the Mothim, and I kind of just have to hope Rockslide hits, which is a bit annoying. It is what it is, I guess. So we're guaranteed to kill with Rockslide as long as it actually connects. But Mr. Mime and Redux bring out different ones, so it's gonna be. We're just gonna have to wing it. Ah. Hey, UK, welcome in. Yeah, if you... So the usual way you would randomize stuff is basically like... for the Gen 7 and below games, there is the randomizer CX you can use. Which is this thing. And then basically you kind of load your game into it. And from there, you can click a bunch of buttons. The thing is, it doesn't normally work with ROM hacks. So if you've tried it already and Maker wouldn't work, then I'm not sure, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do it, kind of. Like, there's a complicated way you can do it in the DS games, but for GBA, I don't really know, to be honest. Also, I love this gym music, by the way. It's really good. It's like super calm. I know some people find it a bit creepy, but honestly, I really like it. Yeah, same they do. It's one of my favourite features from Black and White 2 for sure. It's so good that Unbound brought that in. Well, a lot of the gym themes in that game are pretty great. Nah, Pidgey, this is actually the in-game music. Steve Giano? What does that mean? But, I'm really stalling. I apologize if anyone is, like, desperate to see the Berg fight. Shortcut detected? You mean like the shortcut in the gym? Alright, yeah. Oh, it is good, yeah. The fact that this and Marlon's gym both have the shortcuts are pretty good. I know, yeah, you can just go all the way down. How did people hack in Gen 9 once against like Fire Ride? Yeah, CFRU is the main thing. We stand on the shoulders of giants who have made some pretty amazing stuff like the CFRU and the Poke Emerald expansion. And with that sort of toolkit, you can kind of use later gen ones. People have done all the really hard work for us. But you just use it. And for Yoko and Fick, Fire Omega hasn't done much. I just used a trainer and advanced map back in the day. Okay, I should probably stop stalling. I think Marty has it at this point, so it's all good. Cool. Alright. Alright, let's try this. Just need to watch the fight. Okay, now I have to rush Fick. But no problem, no problem. I understand it is pretty late. Okay. Good work back there in the sewers. Our bug-type Pokemon have been scurrying with excitement about getting to battle you. Really, Conky? Oh. They did? Oh yeah, you're right. Just O. Honestly, it's a pretty good greeting, I'd say. Yada yada. We've read all this dialogue before. Miranda's looking handsome. That's very nice, but why is that in... I don't know. Yeah, thanks, chat. Yeah, some things just don't make any sense. People have made so many advancements for ROM hacking this one. For sure, Rose, yeah, it's insane the amount of stuff people have done. Okay, let's see what we're doing then. So, 2 in 1, this Mothim absolutely shits that damage, so we want to pick that out. Masquerain can do whatever. I'm hoping it just uses some weak move into something. I don't really know what it's going to do. But as long as Rock Slide hits, that should be the optimal move. So we're going to Rock Slide here, and we are going to Fake Out into Mothim. Okay, that's nice, I guess. Struggle Bug is fine. I will take that. A little bit more damage than I would have liked, but it's okay. Okay, Rock Slide hits. Great. So this could bring either the Vanny or S Cavalier net. Oh, I meant to... Actually, it's fine. I meant to put the experience share on Magmar, but I don't think it's a big deal. Okay, we have S-Cabin. Use Vote and Wipe? How pretty. Okay, so what is this going to do this turn? S-Cav does not see kill into any... Like, this thing is annoying, because Twin Needle also is seen as a 40-based power move, so I don't know what it's actually going to do. But if it goes into Mr. Mime, I die a horrible death, so... I probably have to switch Mime out this turn. So it's probably Rock Slide and swap it into Ordino, I'm gonna say. Oh, yeah. Marty, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Yeah, just playing some Redux while you were going on fire at Omega. Welcome in, and I know you gotta run, so yeah, thanks again for the raid. Much appreciated. Good stream today. Yeah, welcome in everyone. We are playing Blazeback 2 Redux, which is a hack that was made by Apex Cubed with a little bit of help from me. Kind of the usual style, Black 2, harder Pokemon, all that sort of stuff. We're just finding Berg at the moment for Gym. And thank you for the follows as well. Yeah, someone gave flag on the shout out. Okay, good stuff. Oh, thank you, Sweet. I got completely distracted there, so that's really helpful. Wait, so what happened exactly? So, Masquerain you soak into Ordino, and Escavalier... I didn't, Angel, no. I got completely distracted that turn, so thank you. Okay, so Razor Shell into Redux, defense drop. Masquerain soak into Ordino, changes type. Okay, I assume that. Right. So I probably have to swap out Redux this turn. So I'm Redicamp, I am -1 defense. It doesn't actually see kill, so it might honestly do like anything this turn. Hi Nico. Hi Sean. Hi Robin. I think that's all the raiders who said something. But yeah, thanks for all the follows, much appreciated. Yeah, I just stream Nuzlocke as well sometimes. Nowhere near as good as the doc, but trying to work my way through a lot of the ROM hacks that came out over the years. I don't think it does Gregor now, because it only sees one single hit. If I go for like, let's say, what's a Leech Life? Yeah, it doesn't on Redicamp, so... Welcome in, Meiji. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm a bit of a paradox. Okay, what do I want to do? So I wanted to swap in... What do I want to swap in, actually? Let's work. Am I the Drano that made the Drano Gauntlet? In a way, I guess, yeah. Kinda yes, kinda no, you know? Okay, I'm gonna swap in the Vanny, I think. And then we'll do Incinerate. Yeah. That was Drano 60. I swear the lore keeps expanding with this. Okay, that hurts, but that might actually be fine, because it means we'll probably bait moves next turn. I know they do, it is a bit of a mystery. Okay, so that's the Ockerberry gone, and also Masquerain down. Who comes in next? I assume Marty said he had to like quickly rush off, right? Because he had to like leave in 5 minutes or whatever it was. Okay, yeah, no worries. Okay, we do not need takedown. Terrible move. That's probably a good thing. We do love the full series, yeah. Missing out on the glory of Rising Ruby. Unbelievable. Okay, so I think this turn, I'm almost certain they're both going to see kills into the Vanny here. So I'm going to protect, and I'm going to go into Magmar, I think. That's better here. If Drano takes 60 attempts to do the Drano Gauntlet, does he become Drano 60? Ooh, that is a good question. I don't know. Would it take me 60 attempts? Probably. Because I really cannot see myself getting past Redux Calculus. Okay, so that was Air Slash and Twin Needle. So this is probably a good time to bring Relicanth back in, I think. And then I want to use probably Incinerate. That would be an incredible Jeep Pant, but nah, I can't do it. If Drew can't do it, I definitely can't do it. Okay, so this probably takes that S. Ooh, I didn't actually check. Oh shit. I should have put for the calc. Fuck. Oh shoot, okay, that was my bad. I just assumed Incinerate would kill. That was a big fail on my part. Whoops. Oh well. Once again, Red Camp does not survive the Bergbuck fight. Oh well. Okay. I can't beat it. Oh dear. Okay. Let's do Flame Burst into Vesper Quen this turn. Actually, wait, is that gonna... What am I doing? I need to concentrate. Hang on, I'm screwing up here. Okay. Okay, so this turn I can definitely kill both. I know that one for a fact. Yeah, I need to calm down. I think I've gone a bit weird. I should have checked the card with Incinerate. That was stupid of me as well, but yeah. Okay, so at this point... 60 seconds per turn, please. Honestly, might be a good shout. Okay, so at this point, we can kill both with Incinerate, I'm pretty sure. So we get a free switch into whatever. It's gonna be... it's only Livani and Vesper Quen left at this point. Sorry, Livani and Heracross left at this point, so that will bring in those two. But that is a bit risky. Into Magmar, I would imagine they both see kills. Or at least at the very least S-Cap will. So I can kill 1-3. Yeah, Burst also does kill both, that's true.
We gaming?
Yeah, welcome in, Karma. Thanks to the tier 1, much appreciated. And for the 6 months. Very long time. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm just in the middle of the Berg fight right now. My Red Camp just died because I am an idiot, but we proceed. I probably want to keep Red Camp on the field. Sorry, S-Cavalier on the field for now. So we should see Razor Shell kill into Magmar, I believe. So I can kill Vesper Quen easily. And then if I swap into Ivani, ignored. Oh, right, okay, I see. Okay, so Psybeam into Vesper Quen, and then we're going to swap out Magmar, who should see Razor Shell. Oops, self-delete, love it. Wait, was he? Okay, so that should be fine. Okay, that brings in Ivani. Okay, so Ivani has a Focus Sash, so I need to think about how to get rid of that. So at this point, I would assume... Actually, does Mr. Okay, so Ivani, it does see kill on mine. So it could also attack into that, actually. It is camoed, yeah. So it's like just slicing letters out of their name to form stuff. You have to keep the order, but you can get rid of any letters you choose. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Mr. Mime could have a Leaf Blade or an X-Scissor coming into its slot. Whereas the Ivani is guaranteed to kind of just be whatever. Let's go Ordino here, and then we'll protect with Ivani. Yeah, just a dot. Okay, that's unfortunate, but it's not terrible. Okay, now at this point it probably sees kill into the Vanny with X-Scissor, I'd imagine, or Aerial Ace. So the Ordinal slot should not be targeted, I think. Ordinal is also faster than S-Cab, so that will do a fair bit to it. Magmar is... So it could be X's or Aerial Ace into Magmar. I do have an EVO Light, and I'm level 30. So I might actually have enough health to get by, but that will also be an Heracross system. Dude, yeah, it is pretty strong. Yeah, it's pretty cool having Mr. Mime. I'm hopeful that it's going to be pretty good for this playthrough. But yeah, okay, so Twin Needle and one of Aerial Ace or X-Scissor. How much does Magmar take? So I'll probably get that crit. I'm kind of leaning towards Pidgeotto here. Yeah, welcome in, Bug. Good to see you. We're doing okay, I think. I'm kind of just trying to feel my way through the Berg fight at the moment, and I kind of slipped up and let my Redux die because I didn't check the calc for some damage. I think we're okay. We're not in a wipe situation. I'm just trying to minimize my losses. But we've got the Heracross in the back still, so we need to figure out what to do about that. Right, okay. So... Please, do I want to actually kill Escavalier this turn? Is it my one? Yeah, okay. Okay, that is painful, but good. That should be fine. Yeah, welcome in, Salah. Good to see you. Okay. How much damage do I do with Incinerate into the Vanny? I assume not a huge amount, but 35. Okay. Hi Tom. They're pretty funny carriage, yeah. It's been quite a fun naming theme, honestly. I've enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. No gay? Why are you gay? What do I do here then? So if I do... Okay, so they're probably both targeting Pidgeotto at this point. But I'm kind of stuck here. I don't really have anything to target them with. I could just let Pidgeotto die, and that would actually put me in a pretty good position. I could Heal Pulse, but I don't know how to Heal Pulse into is the thing. Ordinal will go... Well, actually... Can Ordinal kill Pidgeotto in... Like, can the Vanny kill Pidgeotto from this range? Yes, it can. Okay. I blend the poison. But I guess... So, Magmar would be Aerial Ace at this point, I think. Well, I have to... This is tough. Could Heal Pulse Magmar, but then, yeah, I have to take a Razor Shell. Yeah, I am kind of thinking sacking Pidgey might be the play here. Because I can, if I do that, I can knock out S-Cab and most of the Vanny's health this turn, and I can bring in Magmar next turn. Or Livani or something. It does at 30, yes. Just about. Well, actually, no, by 3 points. Pretty good. Yeah, I screwed up on that too when we had a camp. That was annoying. That was also our only rock type, so that sucks. Yeah. I think I have to, it's the safest bet. Holy, 51 bits. Very nice. Thanks, David. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Ooh, that is a good point. Does it? Yeah. Let me see. So we did Covet, which was about 20%, let's say. So it shouldn't do, as long as it doesn't crit. To be fair, this is a modest Pidgeotto, so it's a bit of a shame, but I think compared to everything else, it's probably the weak. If I kill Escav this turn, then I can switch in something, but then I have Livani and Heracross at the same time, and it's a bit scary. Yeah, I think it's probably a smart decision. Pidgeotto is slower than Livani, I think, so I'm probably best off getting Quick Attack. I don't think Swarm matters, so that should be fine. Oh, that's interesting. I did not realize that was an option, but I guess it makes sense. I didn't see kills. We're fine now, Magmar's faster. Which means I actually get a really convenient spot here. So I can heal both Magmar, and I believe on this range, Incinerate should easily kill both. Yeah, 07 PG. Sorry I had to sack you like that. Okay. Let me get the heal pulse. Thanks, Kongi. Okay, Heracross, what is this going to do now? So Heracross could kill our Ordino if it crits. Magmar is the same deal. It could also Rock Tomb. What is my best bet here? I think I'll probably just risk the crit though, and hope for the best. If I do Covet and Flame Burst, then I should kill it. What is the highest damage from Magmar? Flame Wheel. Okay. Okay, don't crit me. Okay. Okay, we're through. That was a bit messier than it should have been. I'm annoyed at myself for not looking at the calc on that Incinerate turn, but... yeah, I'll take 2 deaths for Berg. It's not terrible. Okay, and yeah, Kongyo already did my command, so that's good. Okay, and that takes us up to 38. Yeah, thanks, Gamut. Yeah, it's a tricky fight for sure. I think this might be the hardest gym leader in Redux. I think, anyway. You could make an argument for Drayden, possibly. The house always wins. Yeah, Roxy can be tricky. I don't actually find it too bad, but I think that's probably because I have a Geomode starter. Although that Ghastly can really wreck you if you're caught off guard. But yeah, compared to the Golbat version, it's not terrible. Yeah, I think it's just with Berg, it's like you have to fight 6 fully evolved bugs, most of which have received stat buffs, and you're still rocking some unevolved ones. Like, Pidgeotto did basically nothing that fight except die. Oh yeah, the Golbat is long gone. That was impossible to deal with. Yeah, if you want to see the team count up, it is, let me show you quickly. So nowadays it looks like this. The Kopping's moves are weaker, there is no Golbat to be seen, there's now a Ghastly with Life Orb, which is still pretty strong, but it's manageable. With the right team and stuff. That as well, Gongi, yeah, for sure. Oh, there was always a Ghastly, okay. I guess something else came in then. It's the Quillfish, okay. Goodbye, I can't. Hopefully we get another rock Pokemon later. The Quillfish isn't too bad, it's, the moveset is quite weak. So, there's a lot of Pokemon that can kind of counter it. Alright, no, it's fake. Have a good night. Okay, so with a cap of 38, I think we can actually evolve quite a lot of stuff now, which is cool. Who else died? My poor modest Pidgeotto. That sucks. I'm more sad about the fact it's modest than the fact it's a Pidgeotto, but yeah. I'm sure Pidgeot would have been pretty good. Especially given there was only flying type, actually, I think. But, yeah. Okay, so next up is the Chorus fight. And then from there, we get to do... Well, let's see. I'd like to get to Nimbasa today. But I will need to plan the Lenora fight for that. But we do have Medichan, which helps. I don't know when chat is banning me from continuing with the game, so... I guess we'll see. In an ideal world, I'd like to go until Llama goes live again. Assuming she is still doing her second stream. But that would be like an hour away. Oh ho 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 ho. Maybe. Oh, 4 has a lot of viewers. I guess he must got the PHR rate today. Where is he? Is he... Oh, he's on Fire Omega. Right, yeah, because Zeph said he wiped Cynthia. I agree, Tom. Kirby should go live. Especially given she couldn't do the stream she intended to do. We need a catch-up. I'm not really tired yet, honestly. Oh, yeah, I need to cut this prediction tree. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, I got a Flygon raid today, so I can't complain. It was Win with Devs. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Also, I would like to give my thanks to the UK for being very temperate today. It's been like 18 degrees max. It's been so nice. I think it goes up again tomorrow. It's been awesome while it lasts. He has a couple times sold out, yeah. It's maybe 2 or 3 times or something, and I have had a raid from you on, I think, twice. Ooh, Great Britain. On. Never mind, I'm getting mixed up with the conversations. Oh, I see what you're doing. Right, you mean who? Because Juan hasn't been live with the tag lock. Okay. Yeah, he said he was just busy, right? And he'd go live soon, I think. So I assume we'll be back on track before too long. It was for me too, Gregor. Yeah, there was quite a lot of heavy rain today, which is quite cool. Oh, you meant who's? Yeah. I can't keep up with these conversations. Who is you? Okay, where was I? That is true camera, yeah. The Dorado Gauntlet, featuring 4 games. Well, kind of 3 games made by me. Thank you, Pidgey. I assume that's because I just killed your bird. Okay, what does Cottos have again? So it's Magnemite, Rotom, Clink, Metang, Porygon 2. I can evolve my Pignight at this point, so I should do that. I'll go to the cat, because it's a bit easier to see on the screen. Makes a reference to that? Wait, what do you mean, Seller? I'm not quite following, sorry. The Curse of Ludo? Oh no, not the Curse of Ludo. Okay, so we got that. I probably want to evolve Meditype. And then we need an experience drain as well. Oh, I see, right. It's a pretty funny little change. I guess it makes sense, but the amount of times it's been said in the videos and all the stuff, it would be a bit strange if it didn't have a reference somewhere. Probably gonky. It probably will be my final big game, but I don't know when it'll be. I need to stop streaming to do that. If only I get bored of Nuzlocke, we'd be in a better place. Yeah, if I was like trying to plan it together with people, then that would be one way to do it, but I can't say I am doing that. Pretty much, Tom, yeah. It's kind of become my new hobby, so it's a bit awkward. Is that a reference to that Reddit thread bug? By an old one. Yeah, I haven't seen too much of it lately. There was a thread on Reddit the other day actually about like waiting for I think it was the unbanned cloud patch or something, but the comment section was just like people talking about various hacks that have been announced but are taking forever to come out. Aurora Crystal did of course get a mention. And it was stuff like Gaia version 4 and that sort of stuff as well. Pretty funny. I never actually used Flamethrower, did I? There's no reason to. Nah, not in a bad way, just in general, that they wanted to see X hack and it was taking quite a while. But it's quite funny to read. Okay. Do I want Rock Tomb? Waiting. Waiting for hack? I'm trying to think. Did I ever want Psychic Offense after this point? I don't think so. Oh wait, Zen Headbutt. Was this moveset I rocked last time? I guess we do get Rock Tomb's TM very soon, actually, so that's not too bad. It is, yeah. It's space 80? 60? And I can't remember what it is in a second. Base 90, so yeah, it can take out some stuff. The main reason I have Reversal is that there's a Boofalant later in the game that it's really good for. Yeah, it actually got buffed quite a bit. It's one of Apex's nicer changes. I assume maybe because it's the free egg and that, and he wants to make Brawly especially worth it, but yeah, Medichamp's actually pretty good. Yeah, trying to sub it. It doesn't have like one post or something. I know, Tom, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really being harassed about it too much these days. What do I want to get? Oh, I get Jump Kick at 37, so I probably want to get up to that. Revised manual? Forge of 51 members? Wow, okay, that's more than I would have thought. I'm pretty sure it's dead as a doornail. But yeah, alright, I guess that works. Oh, okay. Still, that's more than I would have thought. I would have expected like 50 or something. It's not exactly a advertised thing. Especially given there's also nothing to do with me directly. It is 451. Okay. Okay, let me also get Blastoise. I never use that one. Love that. Thank you for being members of the Durano subreddit. What would I do without you all? There's no reason to delay this, is there? No. Yeah, good question. Who is the... Iron Defense is banned in my rule set, so not that. Okay, I think that should be mostly fine then. Actually, I probably don't want to level up the bunny, just... Magical Leaf is nice, but I don't really have the move spots for it. Oh, Dazzling Gleam. That gives us some parry offense. Okay, this should be fine. I don't need to worry about Quarter Stab. Because we have a massive level advantage anyways. Where is my XP? Yeah, I hope everyone's having a lovely evening. Or day, I guess, depending on time zone. I think tomorrow for me is just another standard work day, so nothing too interesting, but I'm hoping I should be able to play a bit more Redux in the evening. Assuming we don't, like, have a horrible wipe at the end of the stream or something. Horrible nightmares? That doesn't sound good. Still can. Okay, let me just throw some berries on stuff. And I should probably bring something else into that slot because I am never going to use... I don't want to give Leaf any extra levels. When does Weezing get anything I need to delay for? No. Toxic spikes. Am I ever actually going to use that? Probably not. However, I don't think I'm going to use Clear Smog either because there's not really that many stat boosters in this game. And I would normally play around the stat boost anyway, so it's not really worth it, I don't think. Knock him in Horseman 420. I will not give me as a starter. Does Incisions do that? Okay, yeah. I was trying to think if there was one that does, but I can't think of one off the top of my head, but I haven't played Incision. I have Levitate and I could stall stuff. Yes. True, but I don't think there's anything I would stall that I need to clear Smog. At least I hope not. Okay, those, yeah, I guess BDSP do kind of give you Mew quite early, so there is also that. But that's not a one pack. Oh yeah, I no longer have a ship. Okay, so what can we get now then? So we can get after this fight, we can get the Desert Resort encounter and also the Route 4 encounter. Oh, I meant to put Experience Share on. Whoops. Not the Route 4, the Castle encounter. What's up, Nia? Am I tired? A little bit. I think my speech has slowed down a bit. I think at the most I'll get to Nimbasa anyway, but we'll see. If I can't come up with a convincing plan for the Lenora and Harris fight, I will stop. As long as she should be going live still later. My first attempt now. So the furthest attempt I did actually was at Iris. I lost to the champion on attempt 9. Then attempt 10 failed before Roxy. So this is our new furthest at the moment. I'll try my best, yeah. Oh wait, shit, there's a Knockerberry. That's fine. Yeah, I slipped up on a AI thing, basically, so... I had a chance, like, my box was really scuffed to Elite 4, honestly, but I think the team I made was alright. I was pretty happy with the plans I had. Because unfortunately, I didn't account for something, which did happen, and then that kind of ruined my entire plan. So I kind of had a snowball effect, where I lost them on the third member, and then another one on the fourth, and then I couldn't beat Iris with just 4 mons. Probably not likely. I'm too clumsy for one, but I think. Like, I get punished on Redux occasionally when I'm not being careful enough. Run and burn would be very, very bad in that regard. Oop, paralyzed. Oh, wait, yeah. I just realized something. I could make it a redeem, yeah. I have been thinking I might do a request to run redeem, but mine will probably be quite expensive. Because the thing is, half my chat does not want to see Run and Bun. And admittedly, I do feel like I'd probably end up in a position where it's really painful and like I want to play it, but I can't because I have the calc and just, I don't know. It's a slippery slope, I think. And at this point, like, I imagine Terra Evol's going to come out anyway, and then nobody will care about Run and Bun. Probably. This is not the Drowner Gauntlet, but welcome. I don't know, yeah, I have been tempted to maybe try it and just do like maybe the first half of the game or something, rather than the whole lot, because a lot of the suffering of Run and Bun is in the latter half. So I don't know if like doing a half goal could be one option, but... I don't know, but it's not too high on the list at the moment. Thanks, Nia. You gonna go to bed? Alright, no worries. I will try not to make any massive mistakes before I stop. But appreciate you being around. Don't put enchanting encounters. I'll try my best. Alright. Good night, Nia. Oh, I bet Bobby, yeah. I know, it just, like, it seems like a lot of people who get really into it keep saying they have, like, nightmares or just lots of being unable to do stuff as they get further into the game. I think so, Eriko, yeah. In a way, that probably would work out. It's a bit weird to me, because, yeah. Like, okay, I can kind of assign my name to anything that I'm doing. Oh. I don't want to keep that berry juice on Mr. Mime right now, I want to save that for a boss. I think the other two are used, though. True camo, yeah. I guess actually when I do the hate lock, that will kind of count as a Drowner Gauntlet in a sense, right? It probably could, yeah. I'm actually looking forward to see if I can beat multiple games in one stream. Probably need a solid 4 hours or something there. Is this the White Lens guy? No, it's a level 5, I think. I wonder if the white 2 version of the Sprout is better or worse. I guess it's in Sandstorm, but it's probably worse actually. Okay, what do these people have again? Zangoose and Survivor. Survivor is not a dark type thing, is it? Yeah, I can just psychic it to kill. It is Gregor, yeah. Every single main series game in a row, and you have to beat the 1-on-1 attempt, and you go all the way back to red. Like, it's vanilla still. And also there's the rule about champing mons on each game. So it's a tricky one, potentially. I'm not really sure how I'll find it, but I'm quite interested in giving it a go. And Ash Claws, yes. Which makes a lot of the some of the gym leaders a lot harder than you'd expect. Yeah, it's definitely doable for sure. Just gotta make sure I don't slip up, which admittedly for me might be a struggle. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the earlier, but you've got to be very careful of. Like, even the start of the game is very tricky. Teacher Emily might wipe you. It is a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. But also, it's a good excuse to play like all the generations on the channel. I think so far I've done Gens 1 to 8. I've never done Gen 9. I've yet to stream Gen 9 now. But it would be a good excuse to do that. Oh no, Gregor. So the Ash rule only applies for gym leaders. And I think in Gen 7 we do it for the trial leaders and the Grand Kahunas. But for the Elite Four and the Totems and that sort of thing, you still have teams of 6. Otherwise, yeah, it would be impossible 1-1. Well, maybe not impossible, but yeah, it would be very true. If you have like a very good specific encounter for each totem, it's probably possible, but Oh yeah, Cobalt would be one way to do that. I guess Togedemaru you could probably do with I mean I've done Togedemaru just for a ground type before, and yeah, this is regular Ultra Sun. I'm used to Photonic, but I get like +2 boosts across the board, but that's not the case in vanilla. Mama, welcome in. Good to see you. I'll take you back home from wherever you were. Yeah, and Spearow... Well, I think Spearow is an encounter in Route 2, isn't it? But it's quite rare. Whereas in Route 3, it's basically guaranteed. Check color. So, Spearow is... Okay, yeah, so Spearow is in the northernmost fields of grass in Route 2, but it's only 40%. So it's not good odds. Yeah, there's not much reason to do so, really. Yeah, there's also stuff like trying to get champ a bunch of mons to get Riolu in Black and White 2, for instance, because Sharon is very hard with only 2 or 3 Pokemon. Oh, you're in Konya? Okay, I see. I'll try my best to entertain them. Hope the traffic isn't too busy. Okay, Wigglytuff. Yeah, Kubota's not too bad, honestly. It's, I do find I tend to struggle to use mons that are, like, really slow. But it is really strong, which is nice. Hammer Arm, I don't think I ever actually use that. I love when I get access to the relearner because it is so hard to decide whether to teach half these moves. That's one thing about Run and Burn I really would worry about, because like you have to resource manage everything, and I'm really bad at making decisions. That is true, yeah. Yeah, there's lots and lots of stuff. What day is it? Tuesday, okay. But there's no mana buzz there. But granted, I already got the Relic Camp anyway, so that wouldn't be possible. Okay, what do you have? This is... who is this? Roughneck Sylvester, I think? With a Krogunk and a Houndoom. I'm a little worried about over-leveling stuff, so I gotta watch out. Yeah, after this point, I'm hoping I can actually start carving fights properly and everything. Ooh, built them. Okay, that's fine, I think. Yeah, I'll go in, Vic. I wish I didn't expect you to still be up, but I guess it's not actually that unusual, is it? Go to bed after this fight? Okay, I don't want to do that. Well, I can get like 2 more encounters without much risk, right? Oh, it was just a small punch. However, I do need to watch out for this Poison Fang. So let's swap over. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I get nights like that myself sometimes, where it's like I'm in bed, I'm kind of tired, but I just cannot fall asleep, and it's so annoying. Yeah, maybe bed manager invoice can help. Okay, so Bulldozer. I probably also need to keep my voice a bit lower just because it is quite late. So, hopefully I'm still audible. I should probably move my microphone a little bit closer. I dream. It is not time. I'm fine, don't worry, I'm not too tired. It's low risk at the moment, so. And I have 2 more encounters I can get. I can't quit now. Whoa. I will be careful, don't worry. Yelling? I thought yelling would at least be in all capitals. Guvik, yeah, she's probably just asleep on the landing right now, I imagine. I did agree to this, but I am the streamer, I don't need to. I am not a child to be babied, although to be fair, I do act like it sometimes. I cannot join me, Seeker in bed. Love it. Play? Sure. Vic is a very good guy, but I'm not. If I go to bed now, I'll spend the entirety of tonight and tomorrow being like, what was my encounter in the desert resort? And I'll have to wait for a long time. Senna, I think I do have to do a couple fights to get items. Oh, maybe not actually. An issue for tomorrow. It's fine. I don't. Excuse me. I don't think I have to do any fights to actually get what I need at this point. The desert resort, I've always gone for the inside one. Yeah, because the outside has a pretty high chance of just getting like Rufflet or Cacnea or something. The inside, I think, has better mons on the whole. Ooh, badge. Actually, let me run some ads so I can go brush my teeth and stuff as well. And we'll see if we can get our encounters. So back in a few minutes. Okay, back. Thanks for waiting. And my teeth are now nice and clean. Yeah, true. It could have been a marbles moment. I keep forgetting to actually set up the marbles and stuff. I really should do that before I start streaming so I can just actually play it. But never mind. There's always next time, mostly. Cool. Okay, so we want to go to the inside of the desert resort and get our encounter. So let's see what we get. So last time we got Darumaka here, who was like a really good Pokemon the whole game. The odds of Darumaka are only, well, they're 20% actually, which isn't terrible, but so I will be surprised if we get it again. But I don't think there's many misses in the desert. Maractus would probably suck, unfortunately. But aside from that, they're all pretty good. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay. Rebel. Okay, I guess that's fine. That does give us a replacement rock type at least. I think Maractus is buffed a little bit, yeah, but not enough to make it, like, amazing. Like, it becomes a physical attacker, and to be fair, it does have two pretty good abilities for Gen 5 AI abuse, but yeah. But now, we got Crystal. Who was just quite useful later, so there might be a use. Oh, I'll just netball this. I think we called this Evil before. I'm happy to do that or take a suggestion for something else. I think the one we had last time was Timid, so I hope this time it's a better nature. So yeah, it is pretty hard to pass up Storm Drain and Water Absorb and stuff, given the ability storage glitch. I'll just go up. I wonder if anyone's favorite Pokemon is Crustle. It's like, it's one of those Pokemon that's there, but I feel like it doesn't really stand out amazingly. I guess it kind of looks like lasagna. Okay, well I guess it's better than Timid. Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be like Sediment Rock and that sort of thing, isn't it? True, yeah. I guess people like Camerupt, but I guess I don't see that many people who say it's our outright favourite. So yeah, true enough. I mean, I think every Pokemon probably has a person who likes it. Like, for example, I know Kirby in chat likes LGN quite a lot, so... just a case of numbers, I suppose. Whereas, then you get Pokemon like Gengar, where, like, I swear half the bloody world has it as their favourite mon, so... It's interesting. Gee, my god. I know, right? I think all of my favourite mons are kind of fairly popular in general. Chandler is pretty popular, God of War is very popular. Oh, Vic, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Let's wobble together. Yeah, Cypher's a very cool one too. I think it's fairly popular. I mean, I imagine any Kanto Pokemon is probably going to have its fair share of fans as well, which helps. Okay, so Redux Castle, I think it's always the basement we've gone for. Greninja and Shuckle, ooh. Yeah, to be fair, Shuckle has grown on me a lot with some Nuzlocke. It is very good at utility, which is nice. I wouldn't bother Vic if you want. I mean, you're welcome to if you want to, but yeah, the whole reason it's there is because Suze is the only tier 3. And I would be surprised if anyone else gives me tier 3 because you get literally nothing else. I do have some tier 2 slots I could also fill, but I don't know what to fill them with. Sish. Maybe. Oh, I've seen a couple times where there's been like Buxish, and their nickname is just British, and it makes me laugh every time. I get why it's called that, but still, it's quite funny. Okay, right. So Redux Castle, upper floors. Yeah, I think we always go for this one, don't we? So there's actually a chance of Litwick, which. We have, in terms of ground types, what do we have now? I think it's... We got Emboar. And that, I think that's it, but that should be fine. No, not in this one, Camerupt. Apex didn't like that particular change, so it's just pure Ghost. Oh, really, Suze, you can't overwrite it. Interesting. probably, I guess, a good thing, but interesting. But yeah, Suze, if you want me to swap out that emote for a different emote that you want hosted, I'm happy to, by the way. I just threw that Minecraft chicory, not Minecraft, Pokemon Quest chicory to there because I thought it would make a funny emote. But if you want me to change it to anything else, just let me know. Okay, let's see. So, what did we get here before then? So we've had... I think we did actually have Cofagrigus here as our encounter last time, and it was okay, but it died quite early on. Yeah, Bryn, welcome in. I need to resub the Swede. I haven't been able to Swede Messi in a while. Maybe next time. I think my Prime renews in a few days too, which would help with it. I've got like a week to go for that. Who has my Prime right now? Oh, Bug does, yeah. How do I combine Chikorita and Chandelure? I'm sure there are people who could do that, but that sounds like a crazy feat. I guess Chikorita and Litwick could kind of just be like Chikorita with a white Chikorita with a flame on its head, maybe? Yeah, I guess there is even a fusion generator. Have a look, actually. Pull it up. Fusion Calc. Is this the right website? It's, I swear it looks different than it used to be. Do I put ROM hack creator on my resume? No, Larry, I don't. I honestly have no idea how I would explain that. But I kind of just omit it from any real life stuff like that. That's true, yeah, I guess that would be one way to do it. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Okay, to be fair, that is kind of cool. The left one. The right one is cursed. We'll ignore that one. What if I did Meganium instead? Okay, that is pretty cool, I will admit. That's a custom spy, isn't it? Yeah. This is just kind of cursed. I should play Infinite Fusion at some point. Go back to Chico one. Okay. Borita. Macago fusions. I don't have a team in. I'll have a look in a second. I already can't remember. Okay. Is it? Oh, you mean the Chikorita? Okay, yeah, that's custom. I assume the whole line's probably done, so click ready. Yeah. Appeal. What on earth is that camera? Macago, you said, Larry. Ooh, that one on the right is very interesting. Yeah. Okay, I don't think that one's... Is that custom? Can't tell. Yeah, I think the green one means it's custom, right? I think if it's green text. Oh wow, that's interesting. Chikorita camera up? Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, those are some really cool sprites, actually. That's... maybe I'm using the wrong website. There is no camera. Hmm. Oh, yeah. I don't know, it's just telling me it's not there. Oh, really? Okay. I thought Infinite Fusion had, like, press the older ones. The left one's pretty good. Oh, I see, okay. What about Chikorita and... What about Mudkip? Akaya? I don't know that one worked as well. Is that piston? I guess it must be, actually. Okay, I should probably go back to playing the game. I got a bit distracted. Interesting now. Okay, right, so let's get our encounter in here. Okay, Baltoy... I don't know much about this one. I don't think it's terrible, though. I suppose... Yeah, I was watching Antler Boy's Redux video, I think. He had a clay doll that seemed to do pretty good. Let's have a look. This is also another Levitate Mom, so just in case something goes wrong with weaving. That should help. Really? Okay, interesting. So we've got like 5B, Mission Power, Scorching Sands is pretty cool. Does it? Oh, it evolves. Video? No, wait. Why is Hyper Beam at 32? Oh, it gets Trick Room by level. That's interesting. So we'd actually have access to that in Drayden Split instead of Post Marlin. That could be cool. Yeah, Nasty Plot as well. If I allowed that, that'd be pretty great. Well, I have some hope then. Maybe this will be good. Cool. What do I want to call this then? You can have Bal, Toy, Clay, Doll, something more creative. Who pinged? Pidgey. Oi, lay, alt. Why do I feel like we've had Oi before? Go to bed, it's midnight. You might be right, Pori. But good to see it. I like Bull Toy, but it's not part of the nickname theme, unfortunately. I need to improve that nickname theme command, it's so bad. Maybe if Bed Manager Invoice tells me to go to bed, I'll consider. Okay, I'll go Oi. That works. Okay. Jolly, that's not very good. What is it with these slow mons and Jolly? I want Jolly Ponyta, not Jolly Baltoy and Trouble. Ugh. Okay, well, it's probably still good. Yeah, maybe. Okay, other than that, I think we're good to go. So I need to ideally avoid this trainer. Invoice is bed boss. We could beat Elisa today. I can promise you I won't go that far. So don't worry about that. Ooh, true, yeah. VIP redeems. Good stuff. Do I have an escape route? Hack it in? I could. We could just do this. There we go. How does an Ordino do? Honestly, I guess you could ask that question about quite a lot of Pokemon now. So not really a question worth asking. Just to try to go to bed, but keep stream running. I feel like that would probably use quite a lot of heat and stuff. I have found that, like, I'm not entirely sure if this is because I'm streaming or because I'm using the DS emulator. But my room gets much warmer, and my power usage is a fair bit higher when I'm streaming. It'll allow it to be and won't force me. Okay. Thank you, Bed Manager invoice. You too, Gangi, yeah, okay. I think it just does use a lot of power, I think. I double checked my computer to make sure like it wasn't dusty or something, but I can't find anything that would imply it is, so... Yeah, it just genuinely is like that, I think. Okay, there's 2 TMs here I want to get. Honestly, Susie, yeah, they do seem to be. I imagine in winter, like, streaming is basically going to be free energy. Well, not literally. It's a nice bonus. And that's 1 TM. Where is the bulldozer? The Firestone, yeah. Okay, we'll pass on that. I don't have any Firestone Pokemon so far. Crazy talking chat tonight? Yeah, to be fair, the night streams do tend to invite the degenerates a little bit more. The outside. Nugget. Let me check. Northwestern, okay. Did I not? Oh, really, Larry? Yeah, I don't know. That seems to happen. My chat ends up a little bit more on the wholesome side than most people's for some reason. I guess they do say chat reflects the stream, right? I already have it. I'm just kidding. That is true. Invoice is probably one of the more degen chatters I've had in my stream. That's why he has the nickname he does in Kirby's Discord. Admittedly not often, but still. Has happened. That is true, dude. You can't get much more wholesome than Ludicolo. Okay, I don't need the raw berry, so whatever. You don't spot me, I don't think, so catch. You can be wholesome, though. And to be fair, I don't normally see you go full degen chat either, so. Has anyone done like a tier list of how degen people are in the community? I feel like that's one that would have come up at some point. Jugongi, yeah. Probably does help. Well, to be fair, Ludo, I've seen you in John's and you act exactly the same there, so I'm willing to believe you're telling the truth. There's a trainer here, right? Is it this person? I think so. The monkey and Parasect. Oh dear, Bug's been put on blast. Oh, actually, that's in stronger. I guess it's pretty mad for though. Okay, Parasect. What does this have? Okay, nothing at all. One shot mine. Housing the fungus. Yeah, are we fine? Yeah. Do I actually have a flying resistance? I'm not sure I do, so this Lenora fight might be a little bit more tricky than I would have liked. Hey, yep. Donkey Kong. I need to think if I want to get Bonanza or not, because I feel like I've barely used my Switch 2 so far, but I don't know. If I get Bonanza, am I actually going to play it? Let's have a call. Even I got surprised at that comment. From what I have seen of Bonanza, it does look really nice. But I didn't actually watch the direct. The main reason I'm kind of interested in it is that one, I've heard it's basically a Mario game, Mario 3D platformer sort of thing. And two, I'm kind of interested in how the whole Pauline story is. Monkeys. Okay, if I can't find a easy solution to this fight, then I will stop here. But I would like to do this fight, get my over encounters, and then stop if we can. What do I think about championing Gyarados in Sacred Gold and a full Dre's Deathless Hitlock? Why would you champ Gyarados in Sacred Gold? Does it unlock anything in Rampart or Redux? I mean, Redux you can barely get Magikarp anyway, so that's irrelevant. No, just for a meme? I don't know, to be fair. Yeah, I'd imagine Gyarados probably does pretty well on Rampart, right? So there's probably not much reason to champ it in Sacred Gold. Yeah, and in Redux you can only get Magikarp in Flock SC Ranch. And to do that you have to not get an encounter, so you'd have to do Sharon with 5 Mons, so it's basically impossible. Okay. Yeah, so you've got Stoutland. Stoutland has Sand Rush. I do have a Fake Atmon, so I could do that. Although Gigalith does potentially kill me, so I would have to be careful. Did I have anyone else with Fake Out? It's just Ventcham, isn't it? So... what's my best option? I could protect with Valley, maybe. Nope, I can't because Stoutland is too weak. Where does Farfetch go? I can't remember, to be honest. Still, I did give Farfetch Defeatist in Blaze Black 1, and I think Apex just kept that change. Or maybe it was the original Blaze Black 2, I can't remember really, but it's kind of just for fun. And to buff its stats in a similar manner to how Archeops' stat line is. It's probably not something I would do myself nowadays, but I think that's the reason. Yeah, I think I prefer Ducks as well. It's a pretty cool name. I should go for Gara next one, not a chance. I cannot do Sharon with 5 months. Is it even, like... Is it even guaranteed to get a Magikarp if you do delay? No. You could do all that and end up with a Basculin. Imagine that. Oh no, hold on, it's Surf, not Fish. Yeah, so you have to wait all the way until then anyway. It's just not worth it. The Mon basically doesn't exist. I imagine this would be pretty cool though. Yeah, they do. It's all about the 5, 6, 7 with Archeops. I think there is a reason for that. I can't remember what the actual lore is though. It's something like the fossil it's based on is something. I don't know. Okay, so if I had Mention out, I mean, to be fair, Stalin can't actually kill me one hit, so would that be the better thing? Right, but I don't have a flying resist at the moment, so that kind of sucks. I guess Vedicamp would have worked for that purpose, but I failed, and Dwevel does not resist Pok. But flying. But to be fair, Blastoise tanks it pretty well. Oh, that's it, Larry, yes, okay. That makes sense, yeah. Okay, no worries, Cameron. Thanks for popping in. Have a good night. Okay, so I probably want to have Blastoise. What else would I want? So Weezing is pretty good for blocking Machamp if I did. I can use the Evani for Protect. Does Emboar add anything in this fight for me? I don't think so, especially. Ordinance probably pretty good as well right there. Okay, so I assume it would probably be something like this. Does the Evani draw any attacks at this level? Not really, to be honest. I guess Hurricane, but... Yeah, I might be better off bringing something. I didn't Larry, nah. As in like a Pokedoku that he made or one that he did? But either way, I haven't seen it now. Okay, this should be fine. I am definitely not sacking Emboar here, but I appreciate the suggestion. They got him to make one, okay, I see. Yeah, I don't tend to do Pokedoku that often, so I kind of missed a lot of these. Because I know Flagon did one recently too, and I didn't try it. 8 tiles that only had one answer, oh, I see. Is it all Wooper, I'm guessing? Sack Apia? I don't have any apes. I'm right, actually. Okay, let me see. So I've got an Oran, a Wide Lens, Oran, Black Sludge, Wristband. I might give mine something else. Ordinance kind of working with my experience soak at the moment, so I'm going to leave that a little bit unlocked. Okay, and let's just load that up and import, and there we go. Okay. So I think 2-1, I'm going to fake out the Gigalith and just tank the hit from Statland, which hopefully doesn't kill me. and then I'll jump kick it. Okay. The alternative is that I go for... to be fair, maybe it would be better to fake out challenge. So with Gigalith, if it does heavy slam me, I do risk taking damage from Sandstorms. Easy one was all with hard one was up. Branched over plus learns close combat. Wow, okay. What would that be? Delayed? If it means like, well, I don't, yeah. Okay, I don't think having the wise glasses actually really does anything here, so... Right, okay, I'm actually gonna go for Oranberry instead. Oh, right, yeah, Sizzle gets close combat in Garlight, doesn't it? Or Sword and Shield. That sounds pretty tricky. Okay. Then this team should be able to work for it. I just love how these like cutscenes that Apex designed, like you can, they all have the same sort of direction, I guess. I don't know what to call it, but you can really see like his style and how it's built. Thanks, Ludi. Okay, I think I'll fake out these stat ones actually. Because there's a good chance I might just stop rock anyways. And then we jump kick and hopefully get the kill. Good, no 1% miss. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I need to remember to pack that in now, but other than that, we're in a pretty good position. Alright, so Unpheasant into is definitely going to Hurricane into Medicham this turn. It actually does the kill quite interestingly. At least it didn't before the Sandstorm trip. But we're fine now. And I can't kill it in one hit. I could potentially knock it out actually. Hold on. So Unpleasant is 73. So I could, however, I would be risking Heavy Slam from Gigalith. And I don't know if it would actually use it or not. But there's pretty good odds it would see it. Because, If I wanted to switch out this turn instead, what would I do? Probably Blastoise and Emboar maybe? Like, it could be Rock Slide or it could be Heavy Slam. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just to play it safe. I already checked before and Blastoise survives Hurricane fine and its Shell Armor as well, so. So we do have the Pointed Stone damage, but that should be okay. Ideally, don't confuse me. Of course. Okay, and I did go for Heavy Slam, so it's a good thing we switched. And a crit. Nice. Okay, I probably need to switch out here then. Okay, so what is Unfezant going to do this turn? It could Tailwind, hopefully not. On Blastoise it would use Hyper Voice. On Ember it would also use Hyper Voice. We are Filter, so we don't have Sandproof. I'll just go into it. Okay, great, actually. Okay, what do I do here then? Does this see kill on Ordinary? The Heavy Slam doesn't see damage rolls properly, I don't think. So this should go Rock Slide this turn. Which can also kill... Wait, I have to double switch this turn. So we'll go Medicham and... I guess Mr. Mime? Could that kill? I don't know. I better go Weezing. I'm pretty sure Heavy Slam doesn't see killing Puzzle Laser. Because it's a 1 BP move. Ouch. Lots of crits in this fight, huh? We should be okay now. What's in the back, Machamp? With... Oh god, okay. Custom in a Gen 5 game, it can be done if you're really smart, though. For the average person, probably not very possible. But if you are someone who is really good at doing this sort of thing, Popcop, the squid who's working on Redux version 2 with Apex, it is possible. But like, I wouldn't be able to do it myself. Okay, so I get a free switch this turn. Because I can fake out and then I guess I can swap to mine. Okay, no, it's very good. Appreciate you being in chat. Have a good night. Okay, do we kill this? Yes, we do. At a time, you best not miss. Oh wait, no, we can't miss for jump kick. It's 95 accuracy. I'm thinking of high jump kick. I think so, Gongi, yeah. I have spoken to Apex about this, and he did say that there probably would be like a engine release or something once it's all done and Redux is out and stuff. There is also a thing available on the DS Bomb Hacking subreddit, like a little Gen 5 engine that does add a lot of stuff. I don't think custom AI, but there is bits like Fairy type and powders not affecting grass types and that sort of thing. So that is kind of interesting in its own right. Okay, Machamp. We should just outspeed and kill this fight. Bullet Punch. I need to watch out for Bullet Punch. Mr. Mime does not get killed by Bullet Punch, though. That's fine. It would be cross poison. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty cool list of features, actually. Okay, cool. Hmm? Yeah. I haven't, no. Yeah. The one that's in the Discord at the moment, I think. Yeah, so Q-Spec did a patch, it didn't work, he fixed it, uploaded a new one, and then from that point I used that one. Master, thank you for the raid, appreciate it, welcome in. How was your stream, what were you doing? Yeah, it seems like Igongi. Something a little bit strange. Is Llama still going live, by the way? I can always raid Jake as well, but Baby Girl's dad is gonna later. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 1. Okay, I'll probably have to stop before Llama goes live, so I'll probably raid into PG at the end. God to Oxygen is fun and attempt. Nice. Good stuff. How are you finding Runabun so far? Is it... I assume it's quite a challenge, right? As long as it's fun, it's all good. Yo, Terra, welcome in. Yeah, it's been okay. My Berg fight was a little wishy-washy, to be honest. I didn't check the calc on one point I really should have, and I lost my Redux camp as a result. But in general, it's been pretty good. I'm probably ending pretty soon, but I'm going to get a couple encounters first. And then after that, we'll probably end. Because I'm a bit sleepy, admittedly, so I probably shouldn't do anything too strenuous at this point. Okay, so what can we actually get all together then? So I probably want to do... Oh, you're still up, Vic. I want to do Route 5 Emolga and Hidden Guado Statler, I think. And then Route 16 Lost One Forest, we'll just try our luck and see what we get. But before that, I should probably get some Pokemon. Very hard, but the puzzle is fun. You never feel like I have enough tools. But that's intended. Right. Sounds about right, yeah. I guess it's kind of a puzzle of trying to figure out how can you actually get through what you've got and stuff. Redux is kind of a little bit like that sometimes, but not always. But yeah, I need to... I feel like I should try running by myself just to get a feel for how the calc and stuff works on it. Maybe not necessarily as like a full playthrough, but... I don't know. Could be interesting. I do sometimes, Lara, yeah. Depends on the day. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We won't do any more battles, except if I have to, which I think there might be one or two we do have to do just to get the encounters on Route 16. But otherwise... No. Yeah, I've heard Bordy Tori is very much a real thing, and that team does look quite scary. Eject button, low penny with Retaliate, 140 BP. That hit on top looks horrendous. Okay, so I'm going to get the Stanler straight away this time, because last time I delayed until I got something good, and the Dragonite we had was nice, but Stanler has a lot of utility because it gets stuff like Detect, Intimidate, Roleplay, and that sort of stuff, and I feel like it's better than going for the Guato Roulette. Sure on burn is decalc and stuff you only really get... Ooh, okay. So it's kind of the same as Redux in that sense, I guess, yeah, where you kind of just wing it a little bit. Interesting. Did I fight today and got ultra lucky, or it was a wipe? Right. I see. Yeah, Lulu. It's just listed as Hidden Grotto in the summary screen, so usually how it goes. And it's always Intimidate, which is cool. It does do, yeah. And with Stanler and Bodino both caught, I'm guaranteed to Mulga. In the Shaking Grass. This is not going to catch. Miss it? Okay, yeah, no worries. I suspect I'm kind of speaking a bit too quietly sometimes. Work that out. I talk too fast sometimes, really? Okay. That's a tough one. I don't know. I don't think I have this issue on streaming as much, but when I'm talking in person, I have a habit of mumbling a bit. You can hear everything but the common normal tight can't. I see. I really can't get see. You too, Lily? I guess it might be, yeah, it does tend to happen. Okay, I'll just call this Stan again, I think. Ooh, it's kind of a cultural thing, I guess? Interesting. Yeah, I tend to be fairly quiet myself, but I think when I'm interested in something, I can get a bit louder, but it does take a bit. Okay, party, I'll take that. Yeah, it is surprisingly difficult to like speak clearly sometimes. Like I have to put in quite a bit of effort to try and do it. But I don't. For some reason, when I'm streaming, I don't find it as difficult. But in person, I'm like half the time. So I don't know. It's weird. I'm not really sure why it's like that. Okay, let me just double check Wrap 5 a second. So Wrap 5. Yeah. So we want to get this. I think we have no flying type, no electric type. So it covers a lot of bases. Yeah, I guess with voiceovers it's kind of a similar sort of thing, isn't it? Because you're sitting in front of a microphone instead of trying to specifically talk to someone, which can affect things. I won't be surprised if they do, but it might. I don't know, maybe static would be helpful with something else, but I would definitely prefer motor. My repel is up, right? Let me just double check. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, it's a 15% encounter with it. I gotta watch out that artist doesn't see me as well. There it is. Okay. Okay, it's a male one, so do we want to go for emo again? Wish I had an Ultra Ball. Ooh. Ah, we got Shell Armor, so it's fine. Probably needs to watch out. I do quite appreciate how Emolga is like, it's not the strongest mon, but it still tends to help out quite a lot. It's got a decent bit of utility, and it's like strong enough to kind of tackle the types it's strong against. As far as Pika clones go, it's probably my second favorite, I'd say, behind Portmot. That is true, yeah. Electric Flight is pretty interesting. No quad weaknesses. It covers some of its own weaknesses quite well. Is there anything else I can call this, or should I just go for emo? Yeah, nothing else is coming to mind. Okay, let's see. Did we win the coin flip? Nope. Okay, well, never mind, it's fine. Impish is not ideal. I think I would have preferred a something that was neutral or boosted special attack, but okay. Although looking at those stats, it's actually, did Apex buff its special attack? Yeah, okay, so it's more of a special attack in this game, so that kind of sucks. Oh well, never mind. Yours too? Yeah, I guess it's probably mostly going to be like a vault switch or something anyways. I don't think she's a trainer. Yeah, I guess it's good to keep in the box in case we do get some of her electric, but... True, yeah. I guess Clink isn't as important this time because I do have levitators, but with how amazing Clink Clang was, I definitely would not say no to getting it again. Clink. Clink. Clink Clang. Okay, so there is a trainer I do have to fight, I think, to get this encounter. I think 2, actually. What is your name? I appreciate you chatting, by the way. I know it's probably a little bit sleepy stream at the moment. Okay, so I can probably just use Blastoise against this team. Dies to E, and Pupitar dies to Bull. Easy. Okay, now be careful of the trainers on the bikes. Okay, other than that, what do I want to do? So, looking at the wild area changes, there's not really any easy target on Route 16 is the thing. I could do the shaking grass. Like, I'm sure Chinchino would be decent, but I don't really want Lickilicky. I think most of the stuff in the grass is probably easily, but it's probably still worth going for. Blink. Yeah, I'll just do standard grass. Ludu go to bed. I feel like it's a bit early for Ludu. Okay. Okay, I mean that's probably the worst encounter we could have got that. That's probably the one dud. Not to be fair, try to see wouldn't be that great either. Did you get Hooted? I mean, to be fair, it does get some strong moves. Noctowl is a fair bit stronger, so it's not terrible. I guess this is kind of our Pidgeot replacement. Oh, it's Psychic. Okay, I will ignore my problem then, that's not too bad at all. Do not fall into the bait. Okay. That's a shame. Okay, well, in that case, I'll probably just sack it at some point then. Do you have Insomnia? Thank God we'll win combo. The thing with the Quick Ball is that, like, it's useful, but I don't like the design that much. But yeah, Quick Capture work. For sure, dude, yeah. Although, being Psychic Flying would give me a quad fighting resist. Normal Flying is no resist at all for fighting, so I don't know. Yeah, welcome in, Magnus. You sacked at the course as Menacros. I see it. What can I call this? Owl? Owl? Hoot? Hoot? Oof. Actually, did we? I feel like we may have had an Octal on a previous one of those. Yeah, Manamar's a bit of a weird one. It's like, it's amazing in Ultra Sun for the specific totem reason, but the Siphoniders tend to be a bit crappy. I'll just go now. Okay, Gentle's fine, I guess. Lagging Tail Topsy Turvy? That's an interesting one. Oh, true, you could do no, couldn't you? I guess we'd have two no's. Maybe we should just have like a nickname theme where I just call everything yes or no, depending on if we wanted it or not. Okay, Backpacker Ivan. I can probably just sweep this team with another challenge name. So how does that work, Larry? Is it like there's a lot of enemies doing stat boosts and stuff? Topsy Turvy is flips stat boost. It flips them on stat boosts, inverts them, doesn't it? I think. Oh, I see. Okay, right. Oh, so that's right. That's what it means. Yeah, I know AX has the thing where like if multiple moves see a kill, it still always goes for highest damage. But I guess that also applies with setup moves as well. Then interesting. So rather than it being like a percentage chance to do either one of the two, it's always a setup move. Interesting. So that will just keep setting up. Yeah. Oh, but I don't have Rock Tomb. Whoops. Right, I think I did teach Rock Tomb actually, because I wanted to use this for Elisa's Morga. Depends on the situation, but yeah, okay. I mean, if I ever play AX, I will have a look at the document that Axon made. I know, not a Watchdog. Thankfully, easily dispatched this time around. To be fair, yesterday, like, I was not prepared for that Watchdog at all, because I walked into the fight by accident without healing. Or preparing, so... It's not always. Oh, do I know 1 PP? I see, okay. That makes a lot more sense then. And now I can tell means you always go last. Okay. I see how that works. Okay, Lostlorn Forest. So the last time we got here, we went for the Shaking Grass, which gave us a relaxed Roserade that didn't learn any moves for God knows how long. So I'm more inclined to just go for the regular grass, I think. There's also fishing, but I don't really need. We're gonna need you. Yeah, I think I'll just go normal grass. Please don't give me a Meowcombi. Now, why bother? And it's not even Pride Month anymore. Possibly, yeah. Ugh. The fact you can get this crap or like Heracross in the same area is ridiculous. Really gongy. To be fair, Kai doesn't have the whole male Combi thing. She seems to somehow get lots of use out of them. I think in our case it would probably just be a sack there. That is true, they do. But I think I would add a no, because, I mean, as much as I am for the rights and that, it does still feel like cheating to me. So, Well, either way, it's our encounter, so I will catch it. Right, Ludo, yeah. It's always a scourge, isn't it? I think it took me until, like, EDSP to get the female Combi. I mean, I knew there would be odds for this, but come on, 20%. You did too, Magnus. Like, I mean, yeah, I can see why people... It's pretty unfun to just not be able to use it. Whatever. To be fair, they do. I think those actually do evolve in this game, at least, even if they are by themselves. You can use Metal Coat or a Reaper Cloth for whatever reason. Oh, are you... Wait, so it's not even... Fucking hell. How annoying. Yeah, 50-50. Okay, well, we'll probably sack it at some point. Unless I can somehow channel whatever Kaya did to make it useful. Okay, well, at any rate, that's all of our encounters before Elisa, except for the Hoenn starter, so I will leave it there for today. We'll do a quick review just to check what the IVs and stuff are, and then we'll end off there. Have a look. Male Combi, my god. Okay, right, so what do we catch then? Baltoy is new. Not terrible. It's really fast. Played always. Combi, yeah, it's just awful all around. So no surprise there. It actually would have been pretty decent for a Respiquen, but... and Mulga... It's okay, it's pretty fast, which is... Magmar we already had. Webble. I will take it, I guess. It's fine. Yo, full welcome in, thank you for the raid. I'm probably ending really soon, actually, but appreciate you stopping by anyway. How's the Drowning Gauntlet going? You were back on Fire at Omega, right? I heard you lost to Cynthia or something on Remplat, so I'm sorry to hear that happens, but I'm sure you'll get back there in no time. Yeah, thanks for giving Fall a shout out as well. The Drubble seems okay. Hoot Hoot is on the bloody telephone. What the hell is this? What is this? Cynthia's last one. Oh god, sorry about that. I mean, I had a champion wipe myself recently, so I can kind of relate, but it wasn't quite last one. That really sucks. Sorry to hear. Good goal for us. Okay, pretty good progress anyway. Probably like halfway-ish for the game then. Didn't take too long to get back up. Yeah, fuck this hoot. Both the encounters on that side were just crap. Okay. Stantler... It's fine. Is that all we got today? I think so. Cool, okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm probably actually going to leave it there for today. So, I do appreciate the raid very much, Fall, thank you. But I need to go to bed, it's like 1 AM here. So I will send everyone over to Mr. Kalos Pidgey, who is playing the Adriano full series, rather than the Gauntlet, and he is playing Rising Ruby at the moment. So if you're here for Adriano hacks, there's plenty more where that came from. Yeah, thanks, Fall, appreciate it. Cool, yeah, so in terms of Redux streams, I might be back tomorrow, I guess we'll see. Okay, yeah, appreciate all the lurkers and the people in chat and everything. Thanks for being here, and have a good rest of your days/nights. Cool, bye-bye.